What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 136 of Fresh Off the Mats here with the Jiu-Jitsu Joes.
136 was last week.
No, I'm good. I bet we're good. Why are we going to go through this every week? I just posted. See what story I just sent. What is it? What 130? Yeah, boy.
I swore it was 136.
Hell yeah. Record high heat.
Right,
huh?
Apparently. I don't think we actually hit
today.
I don't think we hit it. Because it was supposed to be like, she was saying it was supposed to be like a high of 94.
No, you said she was fat. So, like, that's why it was record high heat, because she's always in heat, because she's fat.
Yeah, it hit 88 today.
Yeah, 88? Ain't shit.
No, fucking summer's going to suck.
Woo! How's your week been, sir? How's the new house? Living in a new house. Is it weird sleeping in there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's so different, right?
Yeah, and that, like,
does every little noise freak you out?
Dude, I triple check all my doors right now.
Oh yeah, home invasion movies are gonna seem real scary.
Like
now.
that's the worst part. And not only that, it's like the space comparison, because like we came from a 3-2 apartment, so going to a house, the house is a 3-2, but the living space is so much bigger.
Yeah,
so it's like
a 3-2, but the rooms are much bigger. 3-2. Yeah.
So the bedrooms, I wouldn't say are much bigger. They're about, so I would say. Maybe honestly, the bedrooms are smaller, I would say, than what we had. No, because we fit our king bed and we fit more. Yeah. For at least the master, the guest, I would say, is probably around the size that we had at the apartment, and the office that we have in there.
Yeah, but this guest room is going to turn into your kid's first room.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
Well, that's also the issue that we're kind of running, because they gifted us a whole mattress set, like new mattress. We have a king size mattress and set in that room. So I was telling Matt, I was like, if we have a kid, we're going to just put a crib in the corner and like maybe add some walls to that king size bed, because I don't want to get rid of that. It's nice.
Yeah, don't get rid of it. Just move it around. The baby's not going to be like, how dare you have a bed in my baby room with my crib? Baby's never going to fucking remember that there's a bed in its room.
You're going to grow up and have a king size.
Yeah.
I was like,
you can put anything you want in that room.
They're skipping the twin. They're skipping the queen. They're getting straight king size.
The second they're getting out of cribs, you put them right in the fucking bed, bro.
But, that's the weird part, is like the amount of space, and hearing everything, because obviously like we only have the furniture that filled up the apartment, which doesn't take much.
Not just that. When you hear a noise, you're like, oh, it's probably the neighbor upstairs. When you hear a noise and you're in the house by yourself, you're like, hey, what the fuck is that?
Max said she woke up the other day to it. I think because obviously we have our dogs, and she heard like pitter patter from the nails, but she was like, she looked and she was like, all three of our dogs are there and you were slumped. She was like, but I heard it and I kept hearing it. And she was like, it was pitter patter throughout the house. And so I told her, I was like, because I got up one day, I was doing homework and I heard something out there. So I was looking. Lucifer was with me. Kai and Sol were in the room with Mac, but the blinds were like clicking. And so they would get caught on the mat, and then they would come back and just like click. So I was like, maybe it was that.
I hate that with blinds. The other day I'm sitting on the couch watching TV and I have the fan going. And the fucking blinds, I don't know why I picked up on it, because I've definitely heard it before, but it picked up like
just
more.
That time.
And I was like, what the fuck? I like turned the fan off. I was like, that's so fucking annoying. I almost got a rubber band and just rubber banded them all together. I was like, they're so annoying, bro.
So I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yeah.
Our big concern right now, because we both we realized it, is there's multiple entryways into the house.
Okay.
So like if someone were to hop a fence, there's a door that can get there to get to a garage. The garage has 2 doorways. There's also our front door. And
do you think people are just always looking to kill you?
Yes.
Oh my God, bro. Relax.
And then it doesn't help because she watches all those murder things. So in her head, she was like, how much space do you think is in the attic? I was like, why? She goes, because I was watching, I think they're called froggers or something. The people that like hide in walls and live in people's houses and hide in walls. Did you never see that documentary? Don't watch it, because if you don't want to freak yourself out, don't watch it. But it's a whole thing where, like, imagine this little cutout was thicker, right? Like these walls. People will find a hole and a gap, and they'll just shimmy in there, and they'll stay there. And then when you go out for work or leave, they come out, they'll eat food, and it was
what?
It's this whole thing. It was like a 12.
You got to be dumb as fuck to not notice.
No, well, that's the thing. People will be like, no, I saw like my toilet seat was up, but like because these people clean up after themselves. So they'll like make it to where they're not fucking up the house, but they stay there.
Wait a minute. So you're saying for multiple hours a day, they're just in a wall?
In a wall. In a wall.
What?
Look, like watch the series. It's weird because at first I was like,
froggers?
I think it's froggers, and it's just people that will like live in the house while you're there. Because a squatter is someone who's living there when the house is vacant.
Yeah.
This is when people try to live there when you're living there.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And so they'll like hide in weird spots, like very tiny spots in like an attic where like there might be a cutout or something.
They're the ultimate winners of hide and seek.
Well, that's
those motherfuckers, the ultimate hide and seek.
Like,
how do you not fart? How do you not like, oh, I got to fart? How do you not shit? Where do you shit? Well, that's it.
They wait. They wait for the people to leave. They go home. They
go
to
work. What if you're off of work for the weekend? They spend 48 hours in the wall?
Fuck, beat me, dude.
I'm home a lot. I would notice. We don't have 9 to 5.
Yeah, you notice immediately. But like,
I guess people have like 9 to 5.
Imagine you're gone 8, 10, 12 hours a day. Then you leave because you want to go to the gym or something. And then it's like you go out for the night.
Isn't that risky for like an hour to just pop out? Oh, they're not here.
100%, bro. That's the thing. Damn. But I mean, I feel like these guys like, because what it says is like some of it was like homeless people. One of them I remember watching, and it was this guy who he was evicted. But before he was like officially kicked out, he made a hole in a wall and then hid the hole. So that when the lady was just like trying to go through because she was renting out a room. And so like when she kicked him out, he had a hole from the roof, went back in and would live in the house while she was gone. They caught him because she saw him like within the neighborhood one day because he was just out. She was like, why the fuck are you here?
Yeah.
And then like she started like piecing together because it was like a whole thing. She pieced together like, oh, like I noticed like a fruit missing, or like my fruit snacks were like I turned them a certain way, and like so like she would do things on purpose because she felt something was off, but she couldn't prove it, and obviously she's not seeing anything.
I feel like you just get a Ring camera at that point.
I think it's before before all of that would happen.
Yeah, nowadays you just put a Ring camera and you're gonna notice.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like I have all the cameras and all that, and plus, I mean, I have 3 dogs. Like, they bark at.
Yeah, they would notice.
They'll notice. They'll go up to a wall and be like, "Hey, fucking, what the fuck, bro?
Just gonna
look at this.
Shoot the wall 3 times and just see blood start to pour out of it."
I was right.
Got him.
Fucking hell yeah, dude. Imagine doing that, bro. Be like, huh. That's fucking weird. Not going in there.
That's creepy.
Like
that
Major
people
Payne.
do that.
You see Major Payne when he shoots it, he's just fucking shoot in the closet, bro. Can't be scared of the monsters when the monsters are dead.
Bro, that's crazy though that people could do that. Live into wall. I believe it. People are fucking.
But that's
weird,
where Mac was just like, she goes, "How big is our attic space?" He said it was small up there, right? I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Plus we're in Florida. They'll cook." Like,
they'll be dead.
You can't live in our attics here. Like, you'll die.
Yeah, I'll try, but
you will die within that week. Like, unless you're sitting there with like gallons of water hydrating yourself, you're gonna die. Like, so I told her, I was like,
it's not insulated your roof, like where you could convert it to the room. I mean, convert the attic into a room.
No, it's too small. Like we would have to add in. That was the one thing. Our not the adjuster. Is it the adjuster who's the guy who like checks the prices of the house and all that? And he was like, the one thing is going to be a bitch for you guys is like dealing with your attic. He's like, it's a tight space up there. So
storage.
It's small for that too. So
for storage,
yeah. And so like,
is it like a fucking little closet?
It's literally small. He said it's enough for the tubing to go through, but it's so small that the tubing is supposed to be suspended.
You can't even stand in it.
It's not suspended. No.
Oh.
You get up to it and then you do the work there. You can crawl. It's like a crawl space at best.
Oh, I mean, who gives a fuck?
So that's really it's.
So you don't really have an attic.
No,
you have like just a space.
Yeah, it's a space to hold the AC vents and all that.
Okay, who cares?
Yeah, so that's why I told her. I was like, literally nothing to be up there. So.
Yeah.
But it is weird being in the house. That first night, both of us were like, "Yeah, we didn't sleep well."
Yeah, because your body's like, "Where the fuck?
Yeah, where the fuck are you?"
Was it weird to wake up the next day? Like,
yeah,
where am I?
Yeah, it was like because we slept there on Saturday, so like waking up Sunday, it was like, like. But it's also like the realization, like this is our house. Yeah, like, we're not in an apartment
you can do
anymore.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, like it's our home.
You so like punch a hole through a wall, you can do it,
and not have to worry about paying like a $2,000 fee that is overpriced.
I like that your living room has the bookcase on the right side. I like
that big the dining room. That's our dining room.
The dining room has that big bookcase on the side.
That is a nice, and it's an add-on.
You could put so much cool shit in there. Yeah. Like I was just like, fuck, if I had that, it would be fucking magic. I was just like, dude, that's such a cool like.
It is like that's dope. That's what I'm happy about. Like. We were able to put a bunch of books there, but like we're also going to be putting like art pieces up there. Like we got Bree stuff up there already.
Yeah, you can put so much cool stuff on that. It's such a big. It's the whole wall.
Yeah, it takes the whole thing, and then the storage on below too is nice because then like for holidays, like that's where Mac can put all of her stuff and
all the
kind of have it. So it's going to be obviously growing pains. Like I'm in finals week, So doing finals week while trying to move at the same time.
You just have a lot going on in your life at once. Which I mean, it's all good stuff. It's not bad. It's just
it's not like life is crushing.
It's just all happening all at one time.
That part sucked. I was like, God damn it! Finals couldn't come after the move. Like what the fuck?
That's why when you said you're gonna host Easter, I was like, bro, why are you gonna take another thing on?
Yeah, you were right too. We didn't finish the house. Like Mac and I were staying moving stuff till like 10:30.
Just to be plus, even if you get it semi ready for everyone to come over on Sunday. The whole time on Easter, you're gonna be thinking about like, damn, we should do this here. We should do like you're not gonna be thinking about Easter and getting your head off. You're gonna be thinking about, man, when are they leaving? Because I want to get back to fixing.
Well, that was also the thing. Like I completely forgot about. We went to my mom's for brunch instead, and I looked down. It's like 3:30, and I just had a feeling. I was like, let me check my Canvas, which is like what the school uses to like track your classes and stuff. Yeah. And then luckily I did because it's like 3:30 and I had work that was due. And I was like, oh shit. But I also had to go take out my client's dog. So I was like, fuck, dude, let me go do this. So I basically spent brunch and then went and just stayed up doing homework the whole night. So
yeah. You gotta, especially now that you guys getting out of the line, you guys gotta say no to people for a little while until once you're set, like, bro, don't get bullied into doing like a housewarming party just yet. Once you guys are set and ready to do it, then let everybody know.
We have our date to kind of like get it. It's going to work well because her aunt's coming into town because it's going to be her birthday weekend, but it's because her birthday lands on a Monday. So we're going to do it that Saturday. And it gives us like a month and a half to like prep and really get everything set up, which is going to be good. I'll still be in school, but
you'll be more settled into it all.
That's going to be the nice part. Because, dude, getting ready for Easter sucked.
Yeah, it was 12 hours away.
We literally woke up and we were like, shit, where's this? Oh, fuck, where's this? Where did we put this? Where did we put this? And we were like, oh, damn it, dude.
And then it's a scramble, and then it's like, oh my God, I got all these boxes. Where are we going to put all these boxes?
I think we showed up like 30 minutes late because of that.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's just chaos, man. When you told me that you're moving everything, and then the next day you're going to host Easter, I was like, what the fuck?
You asked like 6 times, you're like, dog, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, we'll be fine.
Fucking nuts, bro.
Yeah, my radar for things is completely off. Like, did I tell you about me?
Because you got a lot going on with the school and shit like that, bro.
Just everything.
Of course.
Everything.
Of course the radar's going to be slightly off.
My radar sucks right now. Yeah. Can't pick up on anything. What about you, dude? What's happening with you? We never asked what you're doing new.
Nothing's new in my life. That's why.
Yeah.
Nothing's new.
That's true. I'm always doing something different.
There's nothing new. I just wake up, gym, teach.
Bullshit. Mr. fucking getting popular on YouTube recently.
YouTube.
Holy shit.
For magic stuff, YouTube's been really good lately.
It's been popping, bro.
Like, dude, I had a reel hit over 100,000 views.
Within a day, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then 6 days later, my next reel is already at 130,000 views. So
Fuck yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Bro, the last like couple of weeks. And like, it's so annoying because I'm not like, I just want to post pack opening videos, like me opening packs and stuff every day. I didn't want to get into making memes. But memes are where people come to follow you, bro.
Dude.
Yeah. People want to follow you for whatever creative memes and silly things you make and little jokes and shit like that. People care about the pack opening videos too. Those are doing well as well. But they care more about the memes right now. My YouTube page is like my pack opening. I post later the hits, and then I make a meme for the day and shit. And I thought making memes was going to be hard. It's actually not that hard.
Really?
Yeah, because TikTok makes it super easy with those green screen pages.
Yeah.
So I always click on them. I find a meme. I think about like, how could I make this meme work for Magic the Gathering? Then it says, click here to go to CapCut to use this one on TikTok. Then you just apply it.
So when you do this, like, do you sit down and you have like a notes app just filled with like ideas, or is it literally daily? You're just on the day you're making it.
Yeah.
God damn, no. So you don't even plan it all out. Fucking hell, that's stressful to me, bro.
Why is that stressful?
Because like that. So when I was active on social, I had to plan it out. Like I knew how I would make my posts. Like I knew like okay.
But that's like our podcast because you like to plan it. I'm just like that's it.
Yeah, bro. Like I would be like, okay, this day I'm going to make a supplement post. This day is going to be a workout post. This day is going to be this. And then when I was like, let me get away from that, and then when I fell off of that, my whole program fell, and then it went to. That's why I barely post now. It's because I don't have like a schedule in my head, and then trying to jump back into that is just a whole other rule. Like thing in my head.
So on TikTok, every time I come across like when you're scrolling and it says it shows that green screen with like some sort of meme, like the ones that you could do yourself. I always save them and stuff. And then like if something happens, like yesterday they unbanned a bunch of cards. So I was like, and I had a couple of reels, like happy reels and like happy meme green screen shit. So I just compiled it together, put a funny caption, and just posted it. The reason why I don't want to plan is because here's the thing. I get pumped sometimes where I'm like, this one is going to do super well. This meme is going to do super well. This one hits the nail on the head. It's so funny to me. I'm like, bro, the community is going to find it funny for sure. I post it and it ends up being the shittiest one.
Dead.
And that's the thing. I overhype it to myself. I'm like, this one's going to be killer. This one's going to be so good. Oh, I can't wait to post this one. So I need to just do it on the fly. Yeah. So I make it in the morning time when I wake up. I post it. I schedule it. I post it. And then I don't see it until an hour later when I get done with the class here because I schedule it to post at like 11 o'clock or noon. Yeah. So I don't see it till I'm done here.
So I notice it's like a good time to post too. Like,
so I just
every time I make a post scheduled for that time, like that's when.
And if it doesn't do well, I can't just like go back and redact it. It's out there, so I just leave it there. Yeah. So like it's a kind of a way to save my mental sanity to not schedule things and overly hype myself ahead of time. So like
that was a big issue, especially when I was doing it. That was what the thing I ran into was like where I would make a post like if it was educational, I was like, hell yeah, this is going to be like good. I'll be able to get questions off of it. Nothing. But then I'll make some random post.
Some shitty one, right?
Yeah. It would be like just like a hangout post of like, oh, fucking Mac and I like just flexing in a mirror. Yeah. And then I'll have people hitting me up to ask me questions about personal training. And I'm like, this fucking had nothing to do. I did it, and I wouldn't put a like a call to action to like hit me up or anything.
Nothing.
I would put nothing. It would just be like, oh, fuck it, we worked out today. And then people would be like, oh, dude, that's awesome. Like, hey, real quick, can I get a question about working out?
Yes.
But not the ones where I tell you to come do it. No. It's the ones where I don't say anything.
That's why when people say like, because I had a guy hit me up one time. He's like, I think I don't know. I think it was a scam. I think it was one of those like, join my thing and I'll show you how to make your Instagram popular. And he's like, I know, like he gave me like the like little hint where he's like, oh, like I have a few tips for you that might work. Like some things like you don't do a lot of call to actions and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, but like when I don't do them, they work. And when I do stuff like follow the link in the bio, stuff like that, then it doesn't work. So I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know what I honestly think it's so random. I've gotten to the point now where I think the algorithm shit is so random. I don't think you have to abide by any sort of rules. I think it's just consistency.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's all they reward.
People like just want to see a consistency.
They say all these things, which can help. Like, I think the algorithm is a minor fix. Yeah, I don't think the algorithm, unless you're doing something to like be shadow banned, where they're like, hey, we're not going to show your page at all. You can't say certain words. Like things like that. Yes, the algorithm matters, but to actually boost you, I think it only comes into play if you're consistent and you're trying to make it like that work. Because look at celebrities, dude. Like, obviously, people just follow celebrities just to follow them, but they don't do anything fancy, bro. They just post, and they'll be like, boom, here's a photo, and it'll be some dumb caption, be like, fuck, follow the wind.
Well, and then because their niche is that they're already famous. That's why they pop.
But that's what I'm saying is like, no matter what, though, like, their stuff, like I have people, celebrities on my shit. I don't follow them, and they'll pop up on like, "Hey, recommend it." It's like I don't fucking do anything with you.
It's only because they have so many followers that everybody likes it. That if 3 people you follow like that photo, that it pops up on yours as a suggested like you may like. I don't know. For me personally, I think like don't fixate on like the posts and the memes. Just post them. I think if you just post them and do them daily, one will hit whenever it's bound to hit. I
know one of the things that we're told a lot is stories is where you like build yourself. Like stories is like how that's where you can relate to your crowd. Yeah. Because that's where like that's the personal stuff. That's where you show the background of life. Like you record yourself talking, you show your workouts on the story, right? Now the post, that's like
advertisement for yourself.
Kind of in a sense, like that's to show people like this is what I am.
Yeah.
But like it's just the front face value. You know what I mean? Like jiu-jitsu, magic, right? I don't know, the third for you. Fucking probably the kids and Danielle. Yeah. Right? Like that's the third. So it's like those 3 things when people look at your page and working out, right? So working out would probably be better. But those 3, that's you. So when people sit your page, they see that. But when they see the stories, that's when they see like, oh, Danielle, the kids. Yeah. Oh, him actually playing magic. Oh, he goes out to eat. He does this. Like that's where they can be like, well, that's Joe.
It's like, a little weird. It's a little weird because like, and again, I'm not saying I'm there yet, but like I've noticed like some people that are like more like famous and stuff, how like they don't want to post a lot about like Joe Rogan. You don't know what his wife looks like. You don't know what his kids
they won't
do
that.
Yeah, like it's weird. Like I got a message on one of my pages of a guy. Oh, I told you, with the guy who sent me the gift.
Yes.
And I was like, I was at
ended up being really cool. Was that whole opening, right?
Yes. And I got to this crossroads where it was a little weird because I was like, do I put my address on there? Yeah. And then I was like, I don't like that. I was like, let me put the gym's address. Because then once my address is out there, it's there forever. There. Like, what happens if 5 years from now, let's say something happens and I make it big with magic? Now everybody knows where I live. Like, that's fucking creepy. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, it's weird.
Have you had any weird things ever messaged to you? It could be a fitness thing. So I know, like, when I was like really working and posting a lot, and especially
like spam stuff.
No, like people being weird. I've had multiple messages, especially when I had my personal number on there because it was a business. So I had people like, just go ahead, click there, you'll find my personal number. Bro, I would have people. I had one person saying how they'll pay me to send my boxers. Like, I was with Mac. We were at the airport. It was right before I was going back up to DC. And they messaged me, texted my phone, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this can't be real. And I was just like,
how much?
Fuck, I don't remember, bro.
How much were they offering you?
I don't remember.
Bro, you missed out on an opportunity,
I'm not selling my boxers.
What does it cost you? Your boxers? Hey, listen, if you want Joe the Magic Gatherer's boxers, feel free to hit me up. I will sell you my boxers. I'll even make a package deal out of it. I'll wear them to the gym, sweat in them, then put them in a Ziploc and send it to you. I don't care. You think I care if somebody wants to jerk off to my sweaty boxers? Go for it.
That's weird.
That's the easiest money in the world. So I didn't have to show my naked body. It's like women selling their feet pics. It's the easiest money in the world.
True. That is true.
You telling me that you can make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month to mail people your sweaty underwear? You're not going to do it? I do it in a heartbeat. A heartbeat. Anything you want. You want underwear, you want socks, you want feet pics, you want sweaty t-shirts. I'm
not going to show you my face, and you're not getting my body.
Yeah, you're not getting my physical body, but I'll show you. I'll send my underwear off.
You're going to get framed for murder one day. They're going to take your DNA.
Bro, like, nowadays, I'm not worried about that. I know how like back in the 90s, people were so like there was always movies based on people framed for murder. But now there's cameras on every other block. You know how hard it is nowadays to frame people for a murder? People can't get away with murders. How are they going to frame people with murders?
Imagine someone who like kind of looks like he wears a hoodie. Just big ass bodies just fucking walking around. They're like, well, his DNA is there. He forgot his boxers after fucking being.
We don't know why he took his boxers out of his pocket and just dropped them.
Fucking left them there. That was fucking weird.
Thanks, I guess.
He's like, what the fuck?
Bro, I think it's easy money.
No, I didn't like it. I just didn't like.
It's creepy.
So more so like it was coming to my. It's not like they DM'd me.
Yeah.
It was the fact that it was coming to my personal phone, and I was like, "Fuck, dude!" Like that's what made me really realize.
A phone number different thing on your phone now?
No.
For like business, or it still just goes to your
no. So no, I took it off my Instagram. I took my phone number off completely.
No, I know some people they get like I guess there's an app that will give you two phone numbers.
You can.
And you could do business.
You could do that. I mean, you could also just pay for like a business line through your phone company.
Yeah.
And just have that happen. But no, I stopped doing stuff like that because it was weird. Like even like
that's crazy.
Dude, what was one? There was another one I had. Matt got mad. Oh, it was a girl. She reached out. She wanted photos of me. Because it was like I got shredded, dude. Like I was late. And so a girl reached out, but it was on my phone again. So it was all to my personal phone. And that's where it was like, all right, there's like an overcross.
I think the phone number is
so like if it was a DM, because that's easy. Block it. I mean, you can still block like I block those numbers too. But I
get DMs all the time from like fake bot accounts, and it's always like a picture of a hot girl. It's like, come watch my cat emoji wet. And I'm like, get the fuck
my dad kicked me out the house. I just turned 18.
Yeah.
Or some shit. Like I started OnlyFans. I just turned 18.
Spam accounts. I'm like, bro, how are you not able to eliminate those spam accounts by now? Like,
because they're just bots, dude. It's just fucking.
I don't understand how Instagram doesn't have an execute button that like eliminates like the bot account.
Well, sometimes they do. That's like when you see people's followers drop out all the sudden.
Why don't they just do that? Just execute
like every
all
fucking
these accounts
week or every day or something. And just have it where just fucking through.
Yeah, there should be a button at Instagram headquarters that like every week on Friday we delete all the bot accounts. I don't know. Just fucking do it. There's got to be a way, dude. There's got to be. You tell me you can make an algorithm that shows me fucking people getting murdered because I've seen a bunch of those videos or Magic the Gathering videos or algorithms of booty shaking videos. There's an algorithm to feed me that, but there's not an algorithm to sniff out fake accounts. Come on, dog. Come on. I don't like any of the videos. I'm not going to get caught slipping. You're not going to catch me liking murder videos. You're only going to catch me liking magic videos. Those. You're not going to catch me liking booty shaking videos. But you tell me you could tell I stayed on this page for more than 5 seconds, but you can't make an algorithm to find bot accounts? Come on.
Just imagine some guy.
Come on, bro.
Dude, Jeff. Jeff is just in the room. He gets paid like $50K a year. And his sole job is to ensure that he hits that button. Do you know
that there are people that are like, that work for Facebook, I'm sure Instagram and all these other companies, their job is to filter through like a bunch of shit and make sure like stuff like porn doesn't make it on like certain things?
They suck.
No, they do suck, but there are people's job, especially for like the internet overall. There are people that are hired to sniff out like child stuff, but they have to watch it in order to sniff it out. That's what I'm saying is like, there are people that their job is that they have to watch certain things.
That's like, bro, my buddy was saying like
that's
he always wanted to get.
They get paid really well by the way.
Because
which they should. You're gonna need a lot of fucking therapy.
Because my buddy said like he's always wanted to like help kids and like work in that field. But he said the first thing that set him off was the first time he had to deal with a rape case, and then people in the neighborhood didn't want to help him. And it was to a little girl, and they didn't want to help him. And he was just like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I'm literally just trying to do something good. And he's like having to talk to the girl and then like going through all that. And then he's like, when I pick up rapists and then they sit there, some of them will try to fucking talk about, oh, wait till I'm out. I'll do it again. And he's like, you have to control yourself in those situations.
To not pull out your gun and just fucking
boom, fucking there, problem solved. Bro. Like, bro.
But I give those people credit, man. Can you imagine your job from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. is to sit in front of a computer screen, filter the internet, come across these
imagine like those FBI agents where their whole job is just to go across and find like the kids that are being abducted and shit. Like, and especially since, what is it, 48 hours, it's almost guaranteed the kid's dead.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like, so.
But here's the thing with that. Your cases are few and far between. Those people's job is every day. Monday, they have to do it for 8 hours. Tuesday, they have to. By Friday, they've watched 40 hours of people being abused. Like, you know what I mean? Minors being abused. That's a lot on your mental psyche by the end of the week. Like, to watch that much.
Make it like a full time? Like, because I feel like there has to be a cap limit on that type of work.
I don't know. I just know that it's somebody's job out there. Like they I'm thankful those people are out there because they stop it from getting to like the general population.
It's black market only type deal.
Yeah.
Or like the dark web type deal.
It's rough, man. That is super scary.
Fuck that.
Awesome, guys. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
The internet's a wild place.
The internet's a wild place. We're trying to get the podcast to pop, so make sure you like, share, subscribe. Tell your mom, your sister, your niece.
You should definitely
your neighbor.
They'll love it.